Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Sephiria. I'm very excited for today's video because we are continuing our villain arc. That is correct. And wow, what a continuation this will be. You, the subscribers, the viewers, the laid-back casuals that come around and do the little sneak peek, see what's going on. I see you. I see you. You all asked for more Sephiria, and more you shall receive. That's all I'm here for, is to provide more. If you like a little bit more in-depth backstory to the villains and the heroes here and the next iteration of this arc, go ahead and check out my posts on the channel, of course under the post sections, or under community, just depending on how you like to view your YouTube choosings. But essentially, this is Wendigo. Wendigo is one of our villains. Once a guardian of the forest, Wendigo became consumed with corrosion and toxin spellcasting. With that, he then became corrupted and decayed, and now is an undead necromancer. Zol, the secret apprentice of Ragnarok, yes, Ragnarok did have a secret apprentice, promised Wendigo a fire staff. So he gave him a stone in order to collaborate and go ahead and craft the fire staff. If Wendigo goes back into one of the 3 timelines to defeat the legendary birds to resurrect Ragnarok back as the ultimate villain. With the corruption, of course, we're going to be starting off with Azure Pearl. So MP Steel and inflicts corrosion on enemies that we have damaged that are 3 or more tiles away. And the blue ink bottle. Yes, more corrosion on enemies when performing normal and dash attacks, and it increases the damage the more we stack it. That being said, with our talents, we are going to willpower 20 per usual. It's one of my favorites just because I love Wish Fountain and I think the luck is very good. And we're actually going to be going Endure here for the plus 16 because, well, undeads are not very strong. So having the defense is definitely going to help, but Wendigo does have an edge because undead have more than 1 life. So Wendigo is now going to head into the first floor, infested by moles, but there's a peculiar character that he senses that is following him. He pays no mind and attention and continues his journey, all in his path to destroy. Let's see how their journey goes. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Does help me out and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay, and of course the story in hand. And if you would like to go ahead and post in the comments, I do reply to all of them, as I stated. You can go ahead and share your builds and your backstories. I love making content like this for Sephiria. It's some of my favorite. That way we can collaborate with the viewers, the subscribers, and share our stories and bring them to life. And of course, if you like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Again, we just reached over 600 subscribers. And I want to give a big shout out for that to all of my current viewers and subscribers for constantly commenting, liking, and sharing my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. All right, what's Wendigo's first choice here? None of these. None of these. Oh, this is interesting when blocking, huh? Special attack damage. No. These are not feeling like an undead summoner. No. Attack speed of burn. I mean, this does get us into that ember field, I suppose. We could pick up the crown, just to pick up the crown for percentage here. We could. That is a possibility. I do want the ember, but we don't have burn yet, so I guess we'll pick up the crown, kind of see what happens, right? We will at least get that initial crate here to start, but we're not going to keep going sword and shield as we progress. Now, Wendigo is undead, so they cannot increase their HP, so that is a no. So it's either tablet or enchant here, which is very interesting. We may go with the enchant first since it's there. the anvil that's going to allow us to go down that magic path that's going to allow us to craft soon to be the fire staff. And then we have another artifact and tablet choice. So I actually think I'm going to go with enchant here, knowing that we're going to have some choices for the mini boss and eventually the boss. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. I'm ramped up. We got some great characters here to show off, and I'm just curious to see how the story's going to unfold. I don't know how it's going to unfold. You don't know how it's going to unfold. It's going to depend how well the character does throughout the run and who they may face along the way. I say. So far, the corrosion, you know what? I can see why Wendigo. Wendigo isn't much of a speaker. Very silent villain type, but very, very strong. A chorus guardian of the forest, so I can see that. Forests are usually nice and calm, quiet, places to behold and rest, lay upon. And this corrosion is very strong. So I'm starting to see why they went down this corrupted path. I don't know if I could do it. I kind of like my flesh where it is, so we'll see. We'll see how strong this ultimately becomes, and we haven't even leveled it up really yet. Now, they haven't dabbled into fire, really. Again, they are a summoner, right? Now, essentially, necromancer. So we still have summons to behold. That is part of their skill set, their gifts. The fire is what's being provided by Zol. So that's a new take, a new element. So we'll see how well they do with that as we progress here throughout the story. Max MP is interesting because we may use a lot of spells, but I'm loving entrance here. Pass is another great one too, but I'm loving entrance. It fits beautifully here. Look at this. Now we get an extra 15 on corrosion damage, which we're already seeing the effects of corrosion just on the base, so it's only going to get stronger. Speaking of, wow, okay, this is just a straight shot, huh? Let's go ahead and just, was this a 2? Let's go ahead and get both corrosions up. Now max. Now, Azure Pearl does not increase corrosion. However, it does increase MP steal. And if we can get the magic going, especially for the fire, that's going to come in handy quite a bit. Quite a bit. All right, Wendigo reaches the magic ancient anvil, and now is going to craft the magic wand. So we are one step closer. Remember, Zol did provide that fire emblem for us, so we are going to be able to create that fire staff, which is all Wendigo wants. Wendigo wants toxin, poison, fire to blaze in his path of agony. I think we're going to go artifacts since we're pretty maxed out with our current artifacts. See if we can pick up something nice here, something good. All right, let's see how well we do now with our ranged ability and this newfound corrosion. Oh my. You know, Wendigo initially did not want the crown, but I have to say, the crit is amazing. The crit is doing some work here. Deals 4 damage when inflicting burn. Well, we're not doing burn yet, but that is a start to a very fiery pathway. I like it. Let's do it. Wendigo's first challenge, a goat skeleton. Let's see. Decent damage, too, with the corrosion. Very good. Wendigo can easily just walk away and watch the damage take effect. Now imagine this with summoners and burn. My goodness. Oh. Well, this would have been great if we had Scholared Lizard. It is a great item. I think Clear Cube is the way to go. Now, we could go Scale. We could. This is a curious choice. Scale of Conflict. There is a lot of conflict, I have to say. I do like Clear Cube a lot, though, especially for defense of an undead. So we would have to keep fire to the left side. Let's try it. Why not? Why not? So that being said, let's do something like this then. Right? I think that's the way. I think that's the way. No, we had a couple more areas to visit. This may be the exit. Let's see. No. Ah. Oh, yes. Not only our first summoning partner, but also the start effect to our fire damage. The fire jelly. Tarot. Yes, that's perfect. That is perfect. We're going to go ahead and put Tarot here instead. Okay, perfect. So the only thing really we're missing is to cast some type of burn currently. Here we go. Let's see what our newfound summon affects these enemies. Oh, look at the burn. Oh, my. Oh, these poor moles. These poor moles. Wow. Ooh, these villains already are looking very scary, I have to say. This is only the start of their destruction. My goodness. That looks to be it. Okay. First boss. Ah. Let's see. Wendigo smells more moles. Aha. There he is. Mogdai. Walk away. Oh, oh my. Trying to save my jelly from not getting hit. Here we go. All right, we lost the jelly, but that's okay. This will give him time to resurrect while the mole dive around uselessly. Can't catch Wendigo. Fool. Burn. Yes. This poor fool. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? Okay, hold on a second. I get almost no fire, and then you throw some of the best ember at me all at once? No way. Wow. Choosing between Ball of Red Yarn and Flame Bug is insane. I mean, and I really like Flaming Eye Patch. a lot, especially knowing that Wendigo will create the fire staff here in the next area. I think I've got to go with the burn damage because that's currently consistent. I'm hoping I can find the flame bug later on, but I do believe this is the correct way. Yes. Now, how do we increase? Well, that is a great one. That is really good. Could do something like this. Burn stacks 6 elemental damage. We currently don't have anything for the elemental. I mean, because this is all burn. There's nothing fire yet for a stack, right? And we are increasing. We're currently at 32. Let's see. Full health. Into the Woodlands. A familiar area for our villain here. Once the guardian of the forest. Now, this will be interesting to see what Wendigo will choose. That is nice, red snake eyes, but we cannot increase our health, so it's useless. Chef. Chef is very intriguing. Chef is what we will choose. The miracle has spoken. All right, let's see what our little... Oh, foundation. Nice. Wow, foundation is so good. Yep, picking that up. Now, curious, deal 8 damage when inflicting burn or meteors with burn. I think that's good. I think I'll leave it as such. Okay, that was a good pickup. All right. Wendigo heads to the Woodlands to create the fire staff and face their next foe in their path. Let's see. Ah, fire staff first. Beautiful. More than likely, I'll go experience. Ooh, and another enchant. Wow, we're getting lucky with some enchants here, huh? I wish this enchant was on this side, but that's okay. Here we go. This is going to be quite insane. Wendigo has never felt the gaze of flames, but here we are. Attacks deal fire damage and scale with fire damage bonuses. Damage of normal attack is increased by 20%. Ho ho! Ooh. Ooh. I'd be very afraid if I was if I saw Wendigo, I would run. Let's just leave it at that. Oh my. The firebolt is very good. I do like this because we can inflict burn while we're doing that, but I also feel like with our current setup and, of course, our one summon, yeah, I think I'm actually going to go firebolt. Have a spell at our disposal here. I don't think we will need it, but we'll see. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, Wendigo feels the power growing. Oh my goodness. Corrosion and flames. Crit chance of an enemy's within 3 tiles, critical damage. Minus 30. What's our current critical? We're at 0 and 50. I mean, we are critting a lot, though. We are critting a lot. I mean, this would be interesting to see what happens. This would be curious. Let's see. Oh my. Oh, these poor fools stand no chance. Oh my goodness. Just look at all the crit. Look at all the yellow. The yellow and orange and red from the flames of Wendigo's fire staff and more. Oh, goodness. And more. Okay. Ooh. Wendigo is not much of a talker, but in whispers, they say greatness. All right, the enchant is definitely the way to go. Ah, there is a known assassin in this area. We'll see how Wendigo does against them. I'm going to predict they're going to do very well, but, you know, you never know. You never know. Wow, this is so strong. It's quite crazy. Ah, hidden path. Oh, possibility to increase our fire even more? No. Unfortunately, no. Useless physical damage. Ah. The Black Panther assassin. Let's see. We've heard stories. They must have been false. Black Panther has gone down. Oh, wow, we have some options here. Oath is awesome. Can't deny that Oath is super good. I do really like power. It can help out with quite a bit. And it's smaller, but I think I'm going to have to go with Oath. We can bring up some of our other items here as well. I do like that. Now, I could move it up one, but then it's just going to create this to be a bit heavier. Yeah, I don't want this to be over. I do want my spirit here to get a little bit further as well, but we could do another Phoenix Wing, which I'm all about, to be honest. That's just more fire damage. We're at 51. Ooh. You know, for someone who has never dealt with flames before, Wendigo is becoming very strong very quickly. It's always a scary thing for a villain, because all they care about is power. That's it. Power. All right, let's see. What do we want here? I mean, we could... We gain a stack immediately with Magma Bead. We could increase to 2 meteors with Snake Eyes and more. Or we just increase our fire damage. We did talk about getting our jelly. What does 2 do for our jelly? HP, damage goes up, revival time still stays the same. We could also 100% with the crown, with the crit. That makes sense. So why don't we do that, and then we increase this here, right? Why don't we do that? a little more balance on this edge, right? All right. Who do we face? Ah. The Black Panther's Revenge. Let's see. Ha. Using fiendish shadows as tricks. That will not work against Wendigo. Ooh. Oh, you failed. Yes. You have failed. Instantly cast all magic without action. Ooh, that is super tempting in the fact that we could pick up some really good spells later on. That is very tempting to pick up. We may just do it and see what happens. I love Harvest. It's one of my favorite ones. Question is now, I mean, we can increase this. Extra damage on burn. We have a 2 here, so we could just drop this here instead. And I could do this. I love that. I love that. All right. Heal up. Onwards. Ah, Wendigo leaves the Woodlands, a once familiar area, to now dive deeper into the depths of the library. Let's see what this merchant has. More summons, perhaps. No. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Dragon Sense is... I could sell these. Yep. Yep. So we have 5. 5 here, so total we have 7. It'd be either way, we'd be at the same. So we'll just keep it as is. So we get more of the feathers here to do some burn as we go through. But we'll keep an eye on this to make sure we increase that. I could swap it with this, but I think I'm going to stick with this currently. Yeah, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some enchants along the pathway here. Let's see. Ooh. The burn. The constant burn. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's see. Okay, so we're definitely going dice. Ooh, inventory slot. That could be good, although I do like the double enchant with our current items. That may be greedy, but we are a villain, so... Let's see what happens here. How strong are the enemies of the library? Ooh, not very thus far. More dice. We've already been this way. All right, next area. My goodness. The burn corrosion is just absolutely insane. There's just no denying. It just melts. Wow. Sharp flint. That is pretty good. Was that it? That seemed very quick. Wow. We definitely went through that pretty quickly. Oh, my greed is going to get the better of me. But I do want double enchant. I really like the items I have, and I wanted to make sure I enhance them. Oh, the sound of the corrosion proccing. One of the many reasons why Wendigo was corrupted. The sound of pain and agony from his villains as they are swept away by the toxins in their veins. Inflicts burn when dealing fire damage. That is good. I mean, this is just an item to sell. Because we just do fire damage with our staff, correct? It's not burn. I mean, we are doing a lot of burn. But this will ensure that we burn with. So that could, we need more of the stacks though. Yeah, we need more burn stacks. We got one. Yeah, I'm hoping we find the bug. We can pick up Flaming Eye Patch. Yeah, we need some more tablets. That's where the enchants are going to come into play, though, so... Oh, my. Now we're starting to see the MP steal from the Zerpearl come into play, because I am starting to use more of my special attack and more of the fire bolt as well, so we can kind of have more of a balance of fire abilities as we defeat these foes. All right, so we got a 2. I mean, I love adding to the dragon. I mean, more meteors is great too, but I just want to add more fire. More fire. Yeah, I'm still hoping for the flame bug, because the burn is... it's doing so much damage here. I think that's what's going to really help us in defeating some of these bosses as Wendigo proceeds here. Ah, the merchant. Let's see what you hold, friend. Well, you know, that potion could come in handy. I'm going to sell you this. I'm going to pick up this one. And why not? Since you have it, I'll pick up this as well. We are fragile as undead, remember. More enchants. Oh, you know you're evil when you set your enemy ablaze with toxin and fire and you just sit there and watch them decay. Ah, the mighty demonic grimoire. Let's see. Let's see how you fare against Wendigo. Not well, grimoire. Not well. Let's see. Attack speed is interesting. very interesting, actually, because that should allow us to proc more fire damage and will allow us to get to our combo faster. Okay. Piqued my interest. Oh, but we do need it at a 2 slot, huh? That is true. Right now, we'd have to give up one of these two to do it. And we have disconnection. Wow, disconnection's so good. Okay, so I think I will do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to grab disconnection and do this. Yes. 61. Ooh, okay, let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. Ah, Taz. Dice potion, potion of away. Enchant an artifact once. That is pretty good. I cannot deny, but I think I need the potions more than anything. Thank you, Taz. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about the enchants. What's up this way? Oh my. More defense? Okay, well. We can increase our fire here. We could get... No, we need 2 more for the other meteor. So I think we just get our feather, or we can increase our spirit here. And it's more fire damage. 67 now. Ooh. All right. Ah. The circular boss. Roomba, they call them. Ooh, the burn. And the corrosion. Oh, you stand no chance. We walk away as you burn in agony. Oh my goodness. Oh. No way. Dolebell? Ooh, I do. A viewer once told me how good this item is, and ever since then, I've been picking it up quite a bit, and it is so good. Like there, we did run out of MP pretty quickly, spamming the special. Wow, but Phoenix Wing is really hard to give up on because it's just added fire damage, right? More leaves to burn. The Dolebell could be very, very interesting. Think I'm going to go the Dolebell. Binary is always good. So we could do this, and then I can swap a Zur Pearl with this. Oh, we did have this a little higher, huh? So I could do this. I could place the book here to now increase our magic. So currently just Firebolt. Or I could put... The question is, with this, it says is granted elemental damage +6 on the left side. So out of curiosity, we're at 67. But if I move this here, I mean, it just increases that, so I think we're good. I don't use this item very often. I don't really remember how it works, but numbers wise, that looks good. Okay, I think we're satisfied. We heal and on to the next biome. Ah, the Wasteland. As Wendigo enters this wasteland, though, he still feels that presence behind him. Again, still ignoring it, waiting until the right time to strike. He continues on his ways and see what the merchant has in front of him. Wow, if we had the gold, Foundation would be awesome. Now, there is an opportunity for there to be an inventory slot in this area. There it is. Of course it's lined up with enchant. I'm obsessed with enchant in this one. But we do have 2 enchants in front. So we could double up enchant and then get the inventory slot, because we are running low on slots here. So I do like that. So let's pick that up. Let's see. All right. It is said that the foes here in the Wasteland are formidable. Wendigo will decide if that's true or not. Wow, another enchant. All right, meteors it is. Meteors, meteors, meteors. Now we just need the meteor spell. Oh my goodness. That'd be actually insane. That would be quite crazy. Oh my. Oh my, Wendigo. I would not have guessed you were once a guardian of the pristine forest here of Sephiria, but corruption does that to a character. It changes them. Companion HP and companion damage. That's pretty good. I'm going to pick that up. Increase here for our little fire jelly. Our only summon. It could be that due to the corruption and the flames, most of the summons are no longer calling to our once necromancer here. Interesting. Didn't ever think about that. Yeah, if you're a guardian of the forest, everyone's going to come to you. But if all you're doing is inflicting pain, poison, and fire, I don't think everyone's going to come to you all at once. Oh my, enchant 3? Let's see. Well, obviously our jelly. I could increase the jelly here. I could do the dull bell. Oh, there's so many options. What does this give us? A 4th meteor? Yeah. The 4th meteor procced my interest, and then we'll do 1 in the simple contract. I probably should have done more because we only have the 1 summon, but what could I say? I'm super greedy. Wow. I love shade, but I've got to go with disconnection. Yeah, I've got to go with disconnection. The issue is... Well, hold on a second. What if I did this? Are these both the same? I thought I had... Oh, I only have... Oh, I do. I have 1 in each. Okay. So I would lose 1, but I could gain a little bit more if I did it that way. Or Or I could put the slot here and then change it up. I just need to move the dull bell out of the way now. Okay, I like that because now we got our companion health up. Yeah, we're definitely going to need the inventory slot, though. That's for sure. Okay. It'll allow my jelly to last a little bit longer in these battles, which will be helpful just more as like a taunting, right? As like a tank. Because again, we are an undead, so we are very weak, only 50 HP. We were lucky enough to find a ton of defense, but our only special gift against that is that we have more than one life. All right, we're doing the inventory slot. The 2 enchants were enough. I'd love a triple enchant. That's like what everybody wants, the miracle. I mean, just look at the destruction. Oh, my. Normal attack damage, too? No. We have been looking for more... I mean, we have been looking for more fire. Yep. Okay. That works. More fire spells. We do have the book with the increased magic. So that is the way. Well, this was a very small area. Okay. On to the boss. Ooh, a phantom resides here. The undead know of these spirits. Let's see how we fare. Oh my. Ooh. A worthy foe, finally. But can you escape Wendigo's flames and toxin? I think not. I think not, Phantom. Ooh, those tentacles. Impressive. Thank you. Now to your leader. Ooh. Another spirit, finally. My goodness. I mean, I do want the MP steal. I guess we'll keep it like this for now. We haven't procced the dull bell, although it is 1%, but sometimes we've gotten lucky. May want to swap that up here. We'll see, but another summon. Interesting. The Phantom gave us a spirit, another jelly. Interesting. Here we go. The Rooted Cave. We were sent back here in time to find one of the legendary birds that will help resurrect Ragnarok. desire is super interesting here. Is there anything that we want to get rid of? I may do Flaming Eye Patch here. I just like knowing that I'm inflicting burn while I'm doing my basic attack. But I have so much right now that's also doing burn, so... I mean, we could sell Dull Bell. It's not really doing much for us at the moment. I think so. Get another potion. Give us an extra slot there. Okay, I like that. Ooh, okay, here we are. Let's see Wendigo's final path. Okay, tablet, artifact. Ooh, lots of artifacts and tablets and very little space. I think I'm going to go with the dice, so that way I can try to use up all of my rolls to ensure I could possibly get some really good items, since we are very limited on slots. Let's see what happens here. My goodness. These enemies strike hard against the undead. Mobility is key in these rooted caves. Ooh, distance is also key. Let's see. Harvest is quite interesting too. I mean, we could potentially do this at a 7 if we wanted to. This could be at a 4. Could bring that to a 2, so we could increase our jelly if we wanted to, if we did that way. Oh, well, no, because this one has a 1 in it. It would be over, but it would still be good. But let's utilize our rolls, see if we can get something else. So, although... there is pearl dust, too. Although we don't have storm cloud, this does increase our fire damage. That does increase fire damage, so that's actually not a bad pickup. Yeah. There's our rerolls. Next area. I suppose we'll go... I mean, we do need a better tablet, so... we can use our rerolls here on the tablets, and then we have enchant on the next one, and we'll see where we fare there. I mean, we have 1 slot available, so... the instant cast of the fire arrow throws me off so much. I'm so used to the animation of it, and having that not proc the animation due to the book, it definitely throws me off. I'm like, where is my fire arrow? Oh, it's already been shot. It's already gone. I mean, look at that. That's that's quite good. Imagine if we picked up meteors. Meteors has a bit of an animation to it too, so. Oh, and discovered a hidden location. Wonder what treasures we will find there. Let's see. Oh, more rerolls. Wow. Okay. We only have one large potion remaining. Do we summon a mole companion, increase the attack speed of burn, or pick up rebellion? Lots of interesting choices here. Harvest is also an option. Use our once last gleaming steps of our summoning skills to summon a tiny mole to help with our other spirits here. Gain even more power. Oh my goodness. Wow, exit super good. And that is a 2-slot up top. I mean, if I were to move this here, how much difference would this make? I mean, it's going to grant us +9 on that front. I just don't know. I like everything I have. Probably should have picked up something else. I mean, I could get rid of Fireball because I am using Fire Arrow. And Fire Arrow obviously is way better. It's just the bolt obviously has a little bit more of that timing. We could do that. And then I could put it here, I suppose, and then kind of get something at 1. We could do that. Or we can keep re-rolling to see if we get something else. Let's see. Worth. Okay, that was worth. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this then. We'll move this here. We can put the jelly there and then this here. And then, of course, we'll just rotate this. We do this. 91 fire. So now we need to change back our spells, though. So now we're only going to have the fire arrow. I would like to increase fire arrow if I can, though. I mean, how much of a difference is this? 240? Yes, please. You twisted my arm, okay? Wow. Okay, here we go. The experience, the last bit. Well, it's back if we want it. Not necessarily, though. Green G is interesting. Crit chance. Sharp Eye is pretty interesting because we do have the crit chance that's been proccing pretty well. 24 MP, though. think we'll hold. I don't know if that's enough to give up anything that we currently have right now, so... Oh my goodness. I mean, we just sit back and just set a blaze and poison our enemies until there's nothing left. Oh. When dealing damage to an enemy, dealing an additional 4% damage for each debuff applied. That's that's really good. Oh, we need the space. I mean, that's burn and corrosion. That's very good. That might be worth getting rid of the flaming eye patch. I think so. I think we get rid of the flaming eye patch. We could try to increase this too somehow if we need to substitute something. There we go. We got one little potion here. One of our tiny little potions. Hey, any little thing helps. Any little bit helps here. Even on the villain side, you gotta play both sides here to understand. There's always a story. There's always a meaning behind their evil, right? I think understanding. Oh my goodness, 24. Wow, that's why I like to run luck, amongst other things. But wow. All right, so this is the build. Anything we want to switch around? Getting the companion at max HP was pretty big, too. Finding the mole as well. I think we're good. All right, here we go. Let's see. Interesting structures here. Ragnarok. We will resurrect you. But first, we must defeat this once legendary bird. Burn, you vicious fiend! Oh, these twisters. These demonic twisters. Oh, you shall fall. Oh, you shall fall. You cannot run. Oh, I am undead. It'll take much more than that to kill me. Yes. Yes. We defeated one of the legendary birds, all. We shall bring back this crystal to your time to help resurrect Ragnarok. Now let us leave this place. Victory. And suddenly, the presence that's been following Wendigo throughout its entire journey catches up to him, and a battle takes place. Wonder who it could be. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. That was really fun. That was a good one. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the game, the gameplay, and of course, the backstory. And if you'd like to find out more about this villain arc that we're going through, again, check out my latest post both in the post section and in the community. And if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. Again, we just reached 600 subscribers, so thank you to all the new subscribers. Glad to hear you're enjoying all the content here that's being brought onto the channel. And a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you all so much. I greatly appreciate you. Until next time, everyone, take care.